InYaChest.
InYaChest.com. We're in the Miami Gardens studios. You know, we have the beautiful top model here. She's like on ice skates the way she's so cold. You got Steven there, the man in the mirror.
How you doing?
Ladies, watch out. We have a good subject here. The subject is
Just came in. A gentleman would like to know, at what point should a transgender let the man know that he has procedure upon leaving?
So like right now we're dating and I say I'm a man?
Yeah, because you know some people like first. Okay, I gotta be very careful when I talk about this. If I meet her in a club, I like to know within the second sentence, but that's not realistic. But the thing is, this is your regular spot. So everyone else knows that you're a transgender, not me. I come in like, wow, look, you got some nice curls, cute nails. What's good?
Cute nose.
But everyone in the background laughing, heckling.
Look at this dude, y'all.
Little does he know.
Yeah, little does he know.
They got the same package.
Exactly. No.
Well,
She's separate.
Oh. That's transgender, right?
Yeah.
Transgender.
She's separate.
Yeah.
She's separate.
Okay.
She's separate, so it's very convincing. She either had a legitimate change or he had a legitimate change on his license, everything, do I have the right to know this, But because they sometimes, it's a sense of time, they feel like they weren't men in the first place. So that's why they just cut off that whole life. They don't want to bring it up, Maybe all the torment they went through in school and dealing with the confusion, and that confusion more. But now that they've figured out this is who they are, and I understand they will leave it behind, but me, an alpha male,
You're going to want to know. If I'm the one protecting my identity and all this, and I don't want anybody to know, I'm not ever going to tell you.
You know what, guys?
I'm never going to tell you, and you will never find out.
You know what, guys, I was going to say? That's a real tough thing for a person that's going through that to actually come out and say, how do you do that? Knowing that this person actually likes you and you really like them, how do you go about doing that?
And then how you go about telling me without me getting upset, telling everybody?
Yeah,
you might be like that alpha out, that like macho man and hit me or hurt me or something like that. But some people are like my brothers are like that.
And
especially if you say you've already done stuff and you're in a relationship and it's 6 years later and then it comes out a knock at the door.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I can't speak for my actions then. I'm very good at controlling my anger, but I'm just picturing that right now for you to tell me after we did something. Oh man.
That'll crush me.
Oh man,
Of course. But I think I might never tell.
It's just you fall in love dealing with this person.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then does that change? Is it going to change everything?
I've seen on.
Yeah, because what you're in love with is a lie.
I've seen on TV that you know what? I still love her. I don't know. I don't have any experience with that, so I can't really comment on that. I've seen that on TV.
I've seen it too, but I think like she said, what you were in love with was a lie, and then
Jerry Springer, I said that.
probably or more.
That's not a real.
Make believe TV.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know that.
I swear, man, that is a tough thing to swallow, man. It's like, this person was a man before.
Do you tell every? Well, I was gonna say never mind. That's a pretty big secret to keep. Like I was gonna say, you're not. Even if I were, say I'm a girl, like I'm a girl, and we go to date, am I gonna tell you every detail of my life? But that is a major one that you are entitled to know, but I don't know that I'm.
But see, that's the thing though. Like even just a regular heterosexual couple, okay. There's certain things you still don't tell on the first date. But I think this is the one thing.
There are still things you don't tell in a lifetime.
That's true. And this is like the one thing that I think overrides everything.
Hold on, I'm supposed to call before. What are you saying? There's certain things you don't tell in a lifetime?
There are some things you made.
Remember I showed you the rolls in the quicksand? See that
A lifetime?
She's the rolls in the
What the hell
quicksand.
is that, man?
There's something you may not tell in a lifetime.
The secrets
People don't tell like anybody.
But you won't tell anybody.
It
might be that.
In the quicksand.
It might be that bad that you don't want to tell somebody.
You know what? Maybe you're right. I think everybody has that one secret. They like, man.
You don't want to tell telling you. There are some people who may know
You're true.
because they experienced it with you, but someone who never knows, you know, then you may not know.
That's a great point. I want to know, how can we already told the guy, I feel he has the right to know, but I don't know how to put it on. How do we help this transgender tell us? That's what I want to do right now. How do we come out with a way for the transgender to tell?
The best thing for them to do, in my opinion, is that you make sure that there was no physical contact. First off, because as a man, that will feel like so like you crossed me. You know what I'm saying? Earlier the better. And actually, just really talk to this person, you know, and then let them know. There cannot be no physical contact. You know what I mean? So that really like messes with the brain.
I'm sorry to say, but I think they'll still get physical with some people. It's just like some guys lose their temper.
Not that there's no physical contact. There's no need to. There's no reason to be.
You mean as far as like
Kissing, hugging, nothing. Oral, none of that. Nothing. You know, because that's the thing. It's like
it's a contact.
It's kind of like if you're dealing with a girl, right? And you guys are just dating. And you know, some guys are like they feeling like this is moving pretty good. It's going well. But that girl does show them no kind of physical. Like it's always a hug. Okay, good night. Da 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 da. It's like.
But you shouldn't even do the hugs either.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't do anything. Don't do anything because there's nothing you can really go off and be mad about. You know what I mean? You never really like.
What about at the point of first meeting, like first introduction?
That's tough, man. That's tough because they're afraid to actually lose everybody that they tell.
Well,
they won't because if they're in.
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't want to alienate them, but shouldn't you go to a social environment for
I was
that?
just gonna say, if they're in the right place, then they're gonna attract someone who's gonna know and expect that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm pretty sure people know certain clubs that are just
But remember, when you're a person that's in that.
you feel like you're a woman now.
No. When you're a person that's in that element, they actually want to feel like they want to date regular people.
Right.
So you know.
But they know.
No. I'm saying they don't want to go to that environment.
As a woman, she wants to date a straight man.
I'm saying as like say a person, like say Steven said, to go to that environment where they know there'll be guys that actually know that these people like that. They want to actually test the fields where it's actually like not in that environment at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, what if you see them in the grocery store or the library, or wherever you happen to be outside of a club scene or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want to feel like it's not like some kind of social society, like everything is like, you know what I mean? They want to feel like they can just go and talk to anybody they want to.
And I just say the sooner the
Remember
better.
back in the days? If you wore your earring on the right hand side, that was an indication.
Yeah.
Remember one time ago?
Yeah,
Were
make sure you
you
have your
with
ear
it?
pierced on the left.
Right.
Yeah, I made sure.
It was on the right. You were on the right. There was a little indication where they communicated with each other with that, so that you knew who you were dealing with.
No, I mean if you're straight, it's in the left ear.
If you're straight, it's in the left ear. Supposedly if you're.
Well, my son has both, so he wants that. Double checking.
I don't want to alienate people, but I mean, what if some type of tagging, you know?
Come on,
I'm saying no. Hear me out. Hear me out.
What is this, cows?
Hear me out.
What are you talking about?
I don't mean
Tagging.
like a cow.
Like pigeons.
Like
No.
wear a sign.
Yeah, no, not a sign, but like, okay, you know some things I hear guys do, like when they shake when somebody's
That's the tag.
they kind of do a little thing in the hand. Maybe they do little.
Maybe that's the tag.
Maybe they can do little stuff
Maybe
like that.
that's too much contact for the person, for this.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out a way to like not make them feel isolated and different, but also we can have an understanding. Like,
Let me tell you something. A person that's a transgender, transvestite, their self-confidence is way up there. They don't have low self-confidence, self-esteem.
I know.
Very rarely
I'm
see
not
it.
worried about the self. I'm worried about the innocent person like me.
Ah.
That's what I'm worried
It
about.
doesn't know.
That doesn't know.
It's so silly, dog.
It doesn't know.
Is it worse for a guy than a girl? Like,
I mean,
I don't.
you, like, I meet a guy, but it's really a female.
wow.
I don't know.
Is it the same? I don't know.
Wow.
Like, if I found out the dude I'm talking to is a girl, I might be like, alright.
Well, they have to tell you sooner, because
That's what she was saying. I agree with
they
it
have to
too.
tell you
But
sooner.
that's what I'm saying. They're so afraid to lose you. Each person they talk to.
We've got past that point. It's not happening like you said. Some of them they're not gonna tell. So how maybe with a little education here, InYaChest, what's the word? InYaChest-cation?
I think if their light bill is like always low, they got like low light bill, something's up. Because most of the time, transgender, they try to keep all the lights off in their house when you go to their house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you can't
It's-
tell.
So why-
But some, I mean, I saw a picture on Facebook the other day. Now I don't know if
Oh, I
it's
saw
real or
that
not.
one.
Now, Shorty, the girl that was beautiful, and I'm looking, and her body frame was feminine, very feminine, until she crossed her legs and you saw the package.
You saw her
His-
sack.
On
Yeah.
Facebook, they show us on Facebook
Yes,
now?
they did.
Yeah.
They saw it.
Why?
It was a friend,
It was-
friend posted it. He saw
Yeah,
it.
he just, and so you won't know. So keeping lights off or not, you're not gonna know.
Oh yeah, keep the lights off because then you go
But
by feel.
some people, like you couldn't tell if I didn't see the package.
Yeah, but
I would think that she was a beautiful
but
woman.
Crystal, when you rotating and moving and all that stuff in the light, you will see something. Okay? In dark, you're not gonna see that.
You know
all
what?
you know about is there's a hole and
I know, but listen,
and curves.
but most of the time,
You know what I'm saying?
but most of the time, me and Horace, we spot these things. So I was saying, what if it's getting to the point where we can't tell until until they tell you?
When
I think there's a medical way that we maybe it just can't the jewels, her jewels cannot be as identical to a
Oh
woman.
no, it cannot be. It's just a hole. It's
But,
just a,
but for it to get to that point, for me to be like,
All that.
wait a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say you done kiss, you done
Yeah.
done all that.
what's going on here? You okay?
What happened?
What happened? I mean, no, you had like, is that a condition or something? Are you okay? Because you still thinking they're a woman, but you're like, okay, did something happen? Was she raped? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
So it's like you're asking these questions, and it's like,
And then
okay, you know
what?
what? She closed her legs, or he closed her legs. Stop. I have to tell you something.
That's not okay.
man, I'm telling you, man. And you know what though? If you
Way too late.
if you see a person that you're not sure about, you're not
That's-
sure about.
that's-
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
That's
If
If you
they
have
question-
to question.
Yeah, if you got a question in your mind, because you never have a question in your mind any
Yeah.
other time when you see a girl.
that's a rule of thumb.
Yeah, that's
And
what it's
now-
about.
But the thing is, what if it gets past that point where if they're just
Then they're obligated to tell you right away. That's just the way. They need to tell you immediately.
If there's a
please tell ASAP. But yeah, it's kind of hard to come from the shooter. You just want to be having a drink in the club and hey, Mark, can I buy you a drink? No, you can't. I used to be a man. No, you can't. You know, I'm just thinking about that. How?
that's what I'm saying. They not gonna do that, dog.
That's what I'm saying. They
They
can't
don't
do
do
that.
that, man.
They can't do that.
If there's any doubt,
They
go to
should.
If there's any doubt, let's go the other route. That's it, man. I mean, I understand where they're coming from, though, man, because they feel like they're actually this gender. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for them to actually just say, "Oh, I used to be a girl. Oh, I used to be a man." They're gonna lose every person that that shows interest in them from physical, because they haven't really spoken to them and like learned them yet. They just physically.
Well, that's
look
being
at the
deceptive
person.
anyway, so they lose it from the front.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
filters out to who you really need.
Exactly.
So, what about the vocal cords? The vocal
They get surgery on that now.
to get that
Yeah,
changed, right?
and once you start taking hormones, your voice changes and all that anyway.
I was thinking that another discreet way. I was like, you know, if you see a guy that you think is definitely not he's playing on the right side of the field, that you maybe put on like your man voice, like deliberately, like, "Yeah, I'm okay today." You know? It kind of just like I'm trying to help this. I'm trying to help the transgender. I might even make it funny. I'm just trying to make it easy for you to tell me because God forbid, I respect everybody, but I would hate for it to get ugly. You know, because you didn't tell me. So I'm just trying to make it easier for you to be able to live in society and just somehow alert us.
Tell immediately. You have to be
What time
upfront.
is that?
You know what? If they tell
But
us,
doesn't the same apply for like diseases and everything like that?
Huh?
Doesn't the same apply for diseases and things like that? Yo, I have AIDS or I
Yeah.
have syphilis or
I know.
herpes.
But see, we think, okay, the condom only protects the genitals. But what about if they're doing oral? Or what about if they have?
That's what I'm saying. That I need to be notified immediately, so
I
I
put-
can decide if I want to risk
See,
catching what you have.
I put a post up like that. I was like, hey, you know, guys, if we have like cold sore, I understand that like the medical terms, people dress it up. At least let the partner know. 'Cause it might not be there at the time. I addressed this on Facebook already.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, I addressed it on Facebook already, and it's just tough because you're alienating the person, And then who are you divulging this
Well,
about?
you know what? Hold on. We're in 2011. They have blogs, they have websites, they have social networks for everybody. If you want to find somebody like that, you go to that website. If you want to find somebody who has the same disease as you or the same
But it sounds like
sex as you,
concentration camp.
But that's
That's the way it works, though.
but
That's the way it works.
they don't want to feel that way. They want to feel like they're a regular person also.
They
Which
are on
they
their
are a
site.
regular
They
person.
are on their site.
Exactly. That's kind of biased.
Cold